Hey guys, welcome to another video. And in this video, I want to do a review for the song Ups and Downs by Forrest Frank. And this song is from the deluxe version of his album Child of God. And so this song is so good because it really just talks about just how God is with us through the ups and downs. And I love how he starts the song and he says, "You've been running low for miles, trying to find home, but the sun's going down." And this was just so relatable because I think we've all been in the phase of life where we feel like we're in a tough position and we feel like things need to get better ASAP. And we feel like we're running out of time. We feel like everyone else is so much further ahead of us in life than we are. And we feel like we need to catch up to them like yesterday. Like we feel like we never should have even been in the position that we're in, let alone to even talk about, where we're at comparing ourselves to other people. And so we can just feel this insane amount of pressure and we can start to feel like time is running out on us. And if we don't get the house, if we don't get the car within the next year or within the next 6 months, then all of a sudden we're screwed. All of a sudden we're a failure. And so, even when he says, like, feels like you've been chasing time while nobody's around. And at the end of the day, whenever we feel like this, whenever we feel like, oh no, we need to catch up to this person, or so and so is accomplishing these things and we need to accomplish these things, what we really need to do is we need to ask ourselves, why do we feel that way? What is it that's, happened? What's been going on to the point where we feel like we need to accomplish these things? Not only accomplish them, but why do we feel like we need to accomplish them so quickly? And why do we question God's timing and the process of all that? And that's something where, even for me, when it came to getting into dental school, it was something where I didn't get into dental school right after college. After college, I did a post-bac program and then I fell short of the GPA requirement. So then I took 2 gap years before I actually started dental school. And at the time, I thought, oh, woe is me. I should have started dental school a long time ago. And now there's going to be so many people in my class who came in right out of college and I'm going to feel like I'm so much older than them or behind in life compared to where they are. But ultimately, as time went on and I got to reflect on things, I got to realize that I wasn't ready to start dental school fresh out of undergrad. I just wasn't ready mentally, I wasn't ready spiritually, and I wasn't ready emotionally. And so, who's to say if I would have started when I thought I should have, if I would have been able to make it to the end, if I would have been able to make it to graduation? And that's why God's timing is always the best timing. And when we're in those times of seeing what other people are doing, looking at, other people's lives, comparing ourselves to them, it's important to remember that if it hasn't happened, it doesn't mean that God is telling you no. It simply means that God is saying not yet. It simply means that God is telling you to be patient and to trust in Him. And then, even when he talks about here in the second verse, he talks about, you know, um, trying to figure out why you still feel alone. Fake another broken smile so that nobody knows. And here, this just reminds me of, when I was single and I was insecure and I felt like I needed to put on this mask. I needed to act like everything was fine all the time. I needed to act as though I was super confident even when I wasn't. And yeah, sometimes you do fake it until you make it, but sometimes we tend to be the most upset when we try to take manners into our own hands. And if I would have known that my wife, if I would have known that when I was single, that that was who God was saving for me, I wouldn't have needed to fake a smile. I literally would have been smiling. I would have been beaming. I would have been excited. But at the time when I was single, I couldn't see what God had already seen, what God had already planned for me. And so that's why it is important that if you're single, if you're going through a breakup or if you're going through a tough time, just remembering that, okay, even though you might not be able to see your future spouse with your own eyes, just know that God already has it planned. God is already preparing you for the person that He's meant for you, and God is preparing them as well. And so, yeah, you guys, this was a pretty quick review, but I love this song too from that deluxe album of Child of God. And this is the second song that I've listened to. And so, yeah, you guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know if you guys want me to review any other Christian songs. Because I think Christian music is just so important and it's so good for the soul when you listen to it because of the positive, the inspirational messaging. And so, if you guys love this review, if you guys want more reviews just like this, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to all of you guys in the next one.